And over we stay in the United States, where the Lyle Menendez was denied parole just one day after his brother Erik, marking a major delay in their release after over 30 years in prison. Both were convicted of killing their parents in 1989, claiming self-defense after years of abuse. During Lyle's hearing, the board acknowledged his positive efforts in prison, like earning a degree and helping fellow inmates, but noted his history of deception, manipulation and breaking prison rules, especially his use of illicit cell phones. The board expressed concern over his public risk, citing antisocial traits. Lyle can reapply in 3 years, potentially sooner with good behaviour. Meanwhile, Governor Gavin Newsom is considering clemency requests, and the brothers are seeking a new trial based on new evidence of childhood abuse. The Menendez family continues to advocate for their release. And we're now joined by Asuma Katauka, my colleague and correspondent, to give us a bit more context on this situation. Asuma, what more can you tell us about this case?
Yes, Thomas, as you have also mentioned that the brothers who are convicted of homicide charges of their own parents, as they cite the reason as sexual and emotional abuse for their entire life, including their entire childhood, when they were both prosecuted for these charges 3 decades ago. Earlier this year, after a lot of public calling for hearing for these sentences, they were given resentencing, and first they were in imprisonment for lifetime, but the resentencing earlier this year gave them a chance to file for parole. However, this was rejected after 11 hours of hearing yesterday by the judge, citing that poor decision making of Lyle Menendez and a poor decision making, including his actions in the jail. However, this can again be judged in 3 years. The next parole judgment will be after 3 years. However, if they behave well, then it can be reduced to 18 months after this. So after 18 months, we might see this judgment again, and maybe this time it will be a different result. However, for now, they are both in prison even after 3 decades, and they got some fame after the Netflix documentary was released on their story, and highlighting how they this was a revenge killing on their parents. But the judge also, while handling them the results of no parole, however, this time they did reaffirm them that they have seen improvement in their behavior inside of jail, and this will evolve.
Yes, thank you very much, Asuma, for bringing